Behaviourism and constructivism are two types of philosophies of physical and sport education that can be used to improve an individual's physical literacy. They are attitudes taken by practitioners based on the beliefs of the theories. For example, if a teacher agreed with the ideas of behaviourism, their teaching methods may be influenced by these ideas. Behaviourism identifies, measures and encourages the behaviour exhibited by an individual. This allows the practitioner to evaluate students' progress and therefore encourage them in a way to improve their skills and understanding of the sport and therefore their physical literacy. The main idea is that the repetition of skills and drills will allow the individual to understand the situation, learn how to deal with it and then improve, therefore improving their physical literacy. This approach is beneficial in a sporting situation because it allows quick learning as the repetition literally drills the skill into the individual's head. It also allows the learner to adapt to the environment easily as it continues to practice in improved situations. This improves the individual's understanding of the particular game and the ability to read the game in different circumstances. An example would be in football, when in training. Practicing corners repeatedly would improve the player's positioning, awareness, etc. during a corner in a game situation. Another positive of behaviourism is it makes the measuring of a learner easy for the teacher. As things are repeated, it is clear to see progression from start to end, or lack of, if that may be the case. This can allow the practitioner to give positive feedback, creating confidence for the learner, which is vital for an individual's physical literacy, as it cannot be taught. However, the approach does not consider all game-like scenarios. For example, the likelihood of passing the ball back and forth 10 metres apart directly opposite someone under no pressure is extremely low, this being a common training drill for many young football teams. The learner may also find the method tedious as it can become very repetitive. Boredom may then affect the individual's attitude towards the activity or sport in later life, affecting their physical literacy. Also, as behaviourism manipulates the environment, it does not indicate the individual's understanding of the sport or skill. It only shows they know how to complete it, limiting progression of that person's physical literacy. On the other hand, constructivism sees a different view on physical and sport education and how it can affect an individual's physical literacy. Constructivism focuses more on the learner with the practitioner as a facilitator. It is based on the idea that physical literate knowledge is constructed from past experience. This experience then allows the individual to make decisions in the sporting environment that can be learned or improved, therefore improving one's physical literacy. So by practicing a sporting move or skill will simply give the student the experience to be able to repeat this movement again. It creates situations to encourage interaction between individuals, allowing them to share and compare ideas, hopefully then allowing the individual to learn more and therefore improve their physical literacy. The freedom given to the individuals that comes with constructivism also allows creativity, putting the student's knowledge into a real-life situation, proving their understanding. However, it may become time-consuming, reducing the amount of time for different skills to be developed, therefore reducing the potential progression for the individual's physical literacy. It also may not benefit all abilities, as those who are incompetent and not as talented in certain sports may feel uncomfortable when given the freedom that constructivism promotes. Finally, the creativity of the students may be hard to put into practice with the equipment, time, etc. available. Jeremy Bruner, one of the founders of constructivism theory, believes educators should use the 5 E's in their approach to teaching and helping to better individuals' physical literacies. These are engage, evaluate, elaborate, explain and explore. This emphasises that the student should be given the knowledge first and then be allowed to explore how to use it, therefore giving them the opportunity to improve their physical literacy by understanding what they are doing. A sporting example of this would be to teach an individual how to strike a ball appropriately from a free kick so that it has enough power and speed to reach the goal. You could then allow the student time to modify their technique to do this in their own way. So giving an individual the basic knowledge can then allow them to create their own understanding of the subject.